Why is the first thing I see when I come in this room is Buddy oil farming on a cabinet, bro? Like, what are you doing? He over there holding his hands closed like he about to just start spitting some harsh, like some fire, bro. What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Man Kidder back with another one, and for today I got part 5 to No, I'm Not a Human. I honestly did not expect it to drag out to this far, but I'm not mad at it whatsoever. I'm kind of happy because I thought this game was going to be a little shorter, but I think all the editing makes it seem like it's short, but no, this game is pretty lengthy. Like, by the time I get done recording, I end up with like an hour's worth of footage, so it's like I have to look through all that and cuts and do, this is a lot of stuff. But without further ado, if y'all wouldn't mind liking and sharing this and subscribing, I would very much appreciate that. Liking this video would get me into the algorithm. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So last time where I left off, I was digging in the basement and I'm out of energy and I didn't test anybody, but I have the little girl, I have the angry guy, and I have the cultist. And the cultist, I don't think they're visitors. The little girl's not a visitor. Damn, they beating on the door right away. Hold on now. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled, scared perhaps. What if they ran off not from FEMA, but something worse? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire sites. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thoughts twist your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could have come next. Wow. Burning houses blaze bright. Screams echo in the distance. You know the madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Alright, I'm right here. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What do you mean? I'm just telling you what I was told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer? It's breathing down your necks already. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They sent me for a reason, to change something. But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let anyone of us into your home? I only let the right ones in. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So, you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Wow, I thought he was gonna bust that door down. Death no longer speaks to me. So that's how the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Oh, but everything's just fine with you, isn't it? Your flock is fine. Yes, all as it should be. Her gaze still rests upon us. I shan't linger. I'll be moving on now. So what's the deal with this death of yours? The day of her arrival is nigh. I can feel it. Yes. It's of no consequence if we don't fully understand what we here summon. What truly matters is this. We are all tired. Yet the thought of an eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth, little more than endless torment with short breaks in between. But death herself, she might spare us from the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling her. leave me alone. This isn't a daycare, you know. But like, on the subject of religion, there has to be something after death, because I can't just comprehend nothingness. You can't comprehend not thinking, not being here, so there's something else beyond death. Were we truly bothering you so much? Or perhaps peace is not what you yearn for after all. I take my leave with gratitude regardless. As a token of gratitude, I could offer you salvation. Join in our rite and find peace. Come, brother. Hold our hand as we march towards death. If you're so eager to die, then go ahead. I'm staying right where I'm at. Very well. If that is your choice, so be it. Death will claim her due. What was to be done is done. Farewell. Okay. Delivery. What happened to you? My friend got killed. He went to drop off an order, and the homeowner. People have lost their effing minds. Why the hell would that asshole think a regular delivery guy is dangerous? Why kill him? What the F for? I'm sorry. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off stuff? Feels like that's not working anymore. I keep seeing tired, grim, bitter faces. Plus, those endless morning checkups with FEMA staff pointing guns at us. This whole mess. I'm sick of all this shit. I just want it to be over. Alright, take your order. I'm gone. Have a good night. What? His eyebrows arch in distress. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. Did someone show your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. I guess we'll let him in. I mean, if he was a visitor, I don't know why he would keep his mouth sewn shut. Plus, he was in like an old video, and he just we had to change some stuff, so he didn't get to stay. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the fifth house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Nah, I'm not buying that. So you're not interested in working on yourself, is what you're saying? No interest in becoming a better you? What a tragedy. She was a visitor. Look at her mouth. Her mouth all messed up. All them teeth in there. I shall make sure to manifest you a terrible, explosive bout of diarrhea. Wow. Howdy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay where he's working. What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you, loud and proud. He works for FEMA. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA, hell, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the damn cabbie robbed me blind. Do you work for FEMA too? I wish, but nope. They don't take women figures. Real shame too. I'd be real good at sniffing out visitors alongside my man. Man, she trying to get in there and work with her bae. Why'd they let her work with her bae? Used to work customs, you know, protecting our lands at the border. Caught plenty of scumbags with all kinds of crap on them. I don't know, man. I guess I'll let her in. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I just hope no one dies. I hope no one dies. Alright, cross our fingers. Cross our fingers. Thank goodness. Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no signs of stabilizing, and the disaster continues to worsen. Yeah, FEMA tried to lie, but the people on the radio snuffed out that. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate. Wow. When scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Okay. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. Wow. End of broadcast. Hey kitty. Want something to eat? I think because I'm focused on the basement, I'm just gonna feed him so nobody dies. Because it takes all my energy, bro. It takes all of it. You look awful. I'm sorry to say this, but you look awful. I think my time has come. Why didn't I stay? I could have saved a couple of the guys. I could have held on and worked until I dropped. Then they wouldn't have had to send those lambs to the slaughter. Effing bosses. It's all so sad. Mind giving me one last smoke? I mean, I don't think I have any cigarettes to give him. You wouldn't happen to have a smoke, would you? You don't smoke? I know, a firefighter, smoking. Doesn't make a difference now anyway. I just wanted to relax a little before I die. The man leans back against the wall, staring up at the ceiling as he talks. Now is it I got stuck between being a firefighter, my old ma wanted me working in a factory. It isn't right for a firefighter to go up and smoke. Cough, cough. I guess he died. Damn. She looked crazy as hell. What do you guys want now? You said you used to work at customs? You're damn right I did. Speaking of which, are you checking folks for signs that they're visitors, right? Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but you know, whose big idea was it to call those things visitors anyway? Freaks would have more than sufficed. Look like the Joker up in here. Oh, why'd I let Joaquin Phoenix up in here? I don't understand what he's saying. He just speak gibberish. Okay, so I think I'll test a couple people and then use the last energy I have to dig that hole, because I don't think it specifies. I think it's just if you dig whatsoever, it goes to 0. So I think I'll just use up all but one and then dig on that hole. All right, let's test you. What's going on with you? Take a photo. Interesting. Lord above, what did you expect? A centerfold? Did the cultist take something from you? No, that's the point. She went to them all by herself. My wife, that is. I knew he had like a wife or something. Even before all this shit, she was deeply religious. Loved her, and I made peace with that. It never got in the way of us or of anything. But when shit hit the fan, she found a new faith in a new savior, the cultist. Batshit rhetoric sounded sensible to her. She got sucked in more every day. One completely effing nuts, fully believing in all kinds of nonsensical shit. Once I realized what I had done, she was already gone. I scared her off. It was too late to change anything. Damn. Hey man, I still need to test you though. Seriously? F. Well, fine. But be quick about it. I might see what his ears look like. F. He ain't got no fungus. This look like a normal ear to me. What are you staring at me like that for? Something missing? Nah, you good. I'm more concerned about this lady right here though. Let's see those teeth. Hey lady, I think she might be a visitor. I think she might be a visitor. They said bleeding gums was a sign, and she has straight teeth, white teeth, and bleeding gums. See, white as snow, straight as a picket fence, just like a doll's. Gums bleed a bit, happens. I smoke a lot. Nerves, honey. What on God's green earth? I show you my pearly whites, and you go sticking a gun in my face? You're a real piece of work, you know? You know that? If only my body... I knew it! I knew it! She said something else. I couldn't catch what she said, but she did say something else. But I knew something was up with her. Alright, and then I'll use the last energy for here. Wow. Okay, what's going on down here? What is this? I think we just discovered a tunnel system. Well, let's go ahead and see what's going on down here. Got two paths. Wow, this is like a maze. Oh, hell no. I don't like this. What the hell? What's the point? A miner? He is in there. Huh? Who's there? Thought I heard something. I think. What are you doing under my house? What? Speak up. My ears are full of dust and soot. I can't hear a damn thing. We're under your house? Well, let's hope it doesn't fall on our heads. Why are you down here? Me and my boys figured we'd dig some tunnels to hide from the heat. We barely even started to dig, and look, we found a whole underground network. There used to be even more of them. Some collapsed recently. These tunnels go deep, real deep. No clue where they end. But forget that, because we found something else. What is it? Something interesting? There's a hole. Something's going on near it, too. A real quiet and it never stops. Animals go silent near it. Compasses go nuts. Flashlights can't cut through the dark. One of our guys went in. I stayed up here. Yeah, just in case he needs a hand. Listen, if you're thinking about coming down here, steer clear of that hole. We tried digging near it, and it nearly brought this whole place down on our heads. Okay. Interesting. I think these tunnels used to be used by visitors, honestly. Because they said the visitors came from underground. Or I don't think it was that they came from underground. I think they just traveled via underground networks. So, yeah, all these are blocked up and I can't really do anything. So, but I can't see more tunnels past all of this stuff. I guess we'll just go back upstairs and go to sleep though. Hey kitty. I know I got rid of the visitor, but I don't want to bring anyone else in the house and everyone dies, so I'm just gonna feed him. You know, you've been saving me a lot of trouble. You know that, kitty? You know what? I think you're second in command. You. Sorry. More visitors. Nothing remains of the buried bodies. Only a strange, shapeless mass that looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted the flesh of the bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creatures will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. What the hell was that? What was that? FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultists' deaths, faces frozen in terror and agony, as if they saw something horrible before dying. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. You know what, kitty? Whatever happens next, at least we'll have each other. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is? You want to find her? No point looking. Waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me. She's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. Told them not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up, F that. All they do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still effing here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. I'm not showing him my hands. If I show him my hands, he's gonna shoot me right in my face. Can I show him another photo? Again with this shit. Looks fine, but so did half the backstabbers I buried. Honestly, I don't give a flying F about your damn photo. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. I could have showed him something else, but I was nervous, bro. What if what if this dude took care of his teeth? You know, we don't know what could happen. Oh shit, someone actually lives here? My bad. Thought this place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, people. Why are you alone? Who'd want to tag along with me? Yeah? People lump me in with the dregs of society, like I'm any worse than the rest of them. Thing is, I've seen what people are really capable of, and I ain't even close to being the worst of them. Nah, never fit in with any one group, so now I'm slumming it out here alone. Do you steal from people? What? You think I'm some kind of thug? Look, I ain't no saint, but there's lines I don't cross. I don't raise a hand against my fellow man. Well, there was one time I had no choice. It ain't a short story, though I could tell you later. Anyway, if you're living here, any chance I can crash for the night? Come in. How are we? Time to lay my head down like an actual person for once. Come talk to me anytime. Oh man, I've got stories to tell. Got more than a few, in fact. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise. We're gonna test his teeth later. Wow, is he burnt? I've forgotten your face. My vision's fading. I barely see anything now. Has she left me? You look bad. She kept me going all this time, and now she's just going to take it all back? What was the point? Are you dying? What a strange question. I don't understand any of this anymore. But I used to think. I remember just one word, jump. What does it mean? Is it a message meant for you? Remember when I asked you to read my fortune from this book? Would you do it again? I'm scared. Maybe it'll help. Maybe the middle of page 200. One chance out between two worlds. Fire, walk with me. That's a shame. Thank you, but it didn't help. Goodbye. Damn, I'm sorry. I tried to help. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone like that in here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter, maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Heh, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. I guess we'll let him in. Thanks. There aren't many people left today who are actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who will make it through this nightmare. Because you and I were immortal. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of the interim government. What? In addition, one moment. Just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors, avoid further instructions, and stay inside. End of broadcast. Wow. Why is the first thing I see when I come in this room is Buddy oil farming on a cabinet, bro? Like, what are you doing? He over there holding his hands closed like he about to just start spitting some hard, like some fire, bro. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said we're immortal? Well, was he talking about that Playboy Cordy? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I'd recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure. I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us. But I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will. Because we never truly die. Interesting. Back again, huh? You speaking quieter now, or is it just me going deaf from that? Well, spit it out. Are your friends not back yet? My boys? Nah, they're fine. One went in deep, but he'll be back. Knows how to sniff out for an exit, that one. There's the other one's on the rope. He'll give it a tug when he's ready, or if something goes south. See? The rope's taut. Means he's still down there working. We'd know if something was wrong. Visitors? That's what we've been saying. We think these tunnels are theirs, and that hole might be some kind of gate. What if the answers are down there? Not all of them, sure, but why they came up and what they want, just think about it. One trip down and maybe we'll finally figure it out. I'd go myself, but something's got to keep the rope steady. Yeah. You don't look built for heavy lifting, but I could yank you up, no problem. How about you go look while I keep watch? Could I? I mean, I wouldn't mind. What the hell? I came back here yesterday and now it's cleared out. Oh! What? What happened? Where am I at? Whoa. Kind of reminds me of Avatar. Both series actually. Are you a visitor? Death? I died? If only those frozen hands could love me. Could you ever manage that? Congratulations. You emerged into an odd space. A hallway stretches before you with a desk at the end. Where am I? In these sorrowful lands, everything is geared for winter. Thick walls, thick coats, thick dreams. How lovely that this long night is coming to an end. Daylight is near. Shall I keep hold of your shadow? I can see you want me to. You have no reason to fear. There is nothing left to be afraid of. The road twisted into a slippery knot, then broke apart. Am I dead? Am I dead? What does it truly mean to be dead? Maybe you simply fell asleep and we have found each other within a warm dream. We are alike in that way. I am the unwanted sibling, the outcast in the family of humanity. So you're basically the middle child, huh? What do I do now? Is there nothing else? Of course. The tiny kingdom has swallowed so much sleep. Where do you want to go? To those whose eyes carved marks into your heart. No, you don't want to see them. You're tired. I know where you need to go. To where motif mirrors are plentifully set to lend a sense of abundance. Whoa. Huh? That's what you wanted, wasn't it? Where you are meant to be. Yet, the short road was soon stretched strangely wide. Long, dusty, and stern with compromises. Enjoy. Can I go back? Okay, I can't go back. So I'm guessing this is what the house looks like from the outside. Am I dead? Can I watch a movie or something? Is anyone here? Day and night mean nothing here. Loneliness and isolation, and I don't know how long I've been here, but now I feel calm, so very calm. It's so very still. There's nothing more to hinder you here. I hear no footsteps, no voices. I feel nothing. I don't remember how long or how I got here. I don't know how to leave. But I don't really want to. I just hope this lasts a little longer. I wonder what it all meant. Why was I allowed in? Will someone come for me? I wish I could meet them again. But that can wait. I'm tired. I'll just rest a while. Why can't I read, bro? I guess we died. We went down that hole and we died. I guess that's one of the endings right there. I mean, I enjoyed my playthrough of this game. It's very unique and it's very different from anything I've ever played before. And for that, I enjoy it a lot. And I'm kind of disappointed because I know the little girl lived, but we didn't really get to see a definite, ending for her. And it's like, I died, so like, what's gonna happen to them? It's not that deep, but I just think about stuff like that. But hold on, wait a minute. This sounds like something you could play like for a WWE entrance. Hold on, wait a minute. Alright. Well, that will conclude the first playthrough to No, I'm Not Human. I don't know. I won't rule out about coming back to this game, but I would definitely think about it because I just got other games in the pipeline that I want to play and other stuff that I want to do. So I can definitely see myself coming back to this game and try to get more endings. But for now, I'll probably just keep it on standby until I have enough time, or just something else pops up and I'll come back to it. But if y'all did enjoy that, and make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I very much would appreciate that. Liking this video gets me into the algorithm, so like it up. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all.